Madam Speaker, for the government, this is a demonstration of unfairness writ large, of a failure of impartiality writ large, Madam Speaker. A demonstration that the report in this section emerges as an undeniably partisan document, biased to such an extent that it vitiates its credibility at its very root in a manner that renders it entirely indefensible in every single material respect where it is reflecting opinion. That is, frankly, Madam Speaker, unprecedented in our community and in our democracy. And it marks a low point from which recovery and the regaining of confidence in the office of the Principal Auditor can only, in the government's view, come with wholesale reform of the legislation to ensure that the specific provisions contained in the UK Act are specifically reflected in the Gibraltar Act. That is to say, the provisions preventing expressly, as already is provided for in common law anyway, any opining on matters of policy and setting that out specifically in law as they are in the United Kingdom. We can no longer rely on common law principles alone. I want to be, sadly, Madam Speaker, very clear about what I'm about to say next. Our trust on this side of the House and the trust of our supporters, who have made up the majority in this House in the past 16 years, and at least the minority since 1984 in this House, is broken as a result of this massive failure in the report to stick to rules on objectivity, balance, bias, and virus. The failure of the author of the report to adhere to the clearest applicable principles on the rules of an auditor's inability to opine on matters of policy has broken our faith in the current legislative scheme as to the role of the Principal Auditor under the Public Finance Control and Audit Act.